Yo, welcome to the channel if you're new here, welcome back if you're not. It is Shot by Curt, and today's video is just pretty much one tip on how to spice up your run and gun shoots. So without delay, let's get straight to it. The one tip to spice up your run and gun shoots is portable lighting. So the first recommendation that I have is actually the PAVOTUBE 26C from Nanlite. It has magnets in it, so if you out run a gun, you can stick it to a pole. It comes with little like magnet flats or whatever, so like if you're using cloth, then you can kind of, you know, stick it to the cloth or behind something or whatever. But I don't really find them too useful. But it has magnets, you know, like built on them right here, so you can, like I said, stick it on a pole and then, you know, kind of introduce a new light or color into the situation. So if you're just outside with street lights or whatever, this is the RGB. I should have mentioned that too. This is actually an RGB light, so you can introduce colors in or effects in and things like that. So this is definitely one of the ones that I recommend. So another one that I recommend, I'm actually using them on the sides, and as you can see, they are RGB lights too, the APUTURE MCs. If you are not familiar, please get familiar with APUTURE. They're a dope lighting company, but I'm using the lights right now, and I'm actually planning on buying some more, just so if I do decide to do another video, I can actually have one in hand. I only have two and they're being used. But there's a shoot that I just did. It was a run and gun shoot, and that's where I got the idea to make this video. And I used the APUTURE MC, and I kind of put it on a pole, and I introduced the red into the shot versus, you know, just using the street lights and things like that. It was pretty dim, but I wanted to introduce another element of color, or an element of color, into the shot. So I stuck it on the pole on one of the corners, and then we had a spot where we were sitting down, and there was like a handrail. So then I stuck it on there and also introduced red in to the shot as well. You know, there's plenty of lights out there, but like I said, these are just the ones that I recommend because I use them. I have not used other brands, so I have used Nanlite's, you know, the PAVOTUBE, and then I use APUTURE's MCs. And then last but not least, what I'm going to recommend is the Nanlite FORZA 60, but with the battery grip. So I made a video on this last year, if I'm not mistaken. I made a video on this last year. It's pretty much a battery grip that you can buy separate from the FORZA 60. The FORZA 60 is like super small. I'm actually using that light, so can't show you. If I take the light off, it's gonna be dark. But you can get a battery grip. The battery grip is what makes this, you know, good and a viable option for run and gun shooters, because you can use the Sony NPF batteries, preferably like the 750s or the 970s. The 550s, you're not gonna really get that much time out of them when you're out running and gunning, but if you get at least the 750s or the 970s, then you'll be good, at least for, you know, an hour, a couple hours or whatever, if you have multiple batteries. But you can put, you know, you can have diffuse light, which, you know, these come with like little diffusers and things like that, but to have a big source of light that you can have somebody hold, or you can even put it on a light stand if you're out in the middle of the street or anything like that. In this case, I didn't use the light stand, but you know, it has little legs on the bottom of the battery grip that you can kind of set on the ground, so I just did that. It definitely makes it a viable option to have a bigger source of light, especially when you're trying to shoot in a dark space and the street lights are not helping, or you're not able to get by a neon sign to add color or add any effects or add any sort of light to the situation. That's where these portable lights come in. And you know, like I said, these are just my recommendations: the FORZA 60, the PAVOTUBE, and the APUTURE MC. But that's pretty much gonna do it for this video, man. If you're going to like the video, definitely drop it a like. Consider hitting that subscribe button with the bell notification, so then you can be notified whenever videos drop. And with all that being said, man, y'all stay creative, and I'll catch y'all in the next video.